Are you ready to learn how to inform, educate, and convert more home selling leads during the wintertime? We'll get into it.
Hey folks, Todd Tramonte here with the Listing a Week channel, where we are constantly trying to give you great, valuable content to help add a listing a week to your business. Obviously, we do a lot on the buyer a week side of this thing too, and just helping you grow a business that will support the life you want to live. Today, we're going to do a video. Got Ian here, our team leader in our Dallas and Fort Worth real estate team, on how to approach converting sellers towards the end of the year, the fall, the winter, the holiday season, where a lot of times the rebuttals, the stereotypes, the so-called conventional wisdom has people telling us, I'm not ready. We're going to wait. We're going to wait till after the holidays. We don't want to show our house during the holidays. So what are some of the conversations you're having with our team members and our coaching consulting clients this time of year, just to make sure that we're converting, but also giving those clients exactly what they want, which is they want to sell?
Yeah, it's really making sure that people are informed on this is still a really good time of year to do this.
Okay, so let me argue with you on that real quick. Okay, I'm an agent in some part of the country where, you know, there's snow everywhere and people just kind of assume, well, that season has come and gone. That doesn't happen this time of year. What do you say to that agent, or what do they say to a prospect that's saying we're going to wait?
Do any houses get sold in the winter where you live?
And I think the point you're saying is
still happening.
Go do the research.
Yeah.
You know, we have a coaching client who's killing it, by the way. His business is like on a rocket ship, who's in North Dakota in a small, like, you know, there's not a whole lot going on other there than what the weather's got going for
a lot of snow.
And they get just crushed by snow, and he's exponentially growing his business. And the fact of the matter is, to your point, go do the research. How many homes sold last December, the December before that? Now, listen, it might be, in a lot of markets, it's not as dramatic as you think, but in a market like that, it might be half as many as the rest of the year, but homes are still selling.
Yeah. Now, is it possible that you live in an area where there are no homes being sold? Absolutely. So, you know, there's still a very real chance of that. But for the most part, you know, the people that if you're watching this, you are working and living in an area where homes are still being sold. Yep. So for us here in Dallas, one of the biggest questions that we get asked is, did I already miss the boat? Like, did I already miss
do I have
my
to wait
best opportunity?
Till April.
Right. I'm thinking I need to wait until the spring. Did I already miss it? Like these were questions we were getting in September. Right? Yep. Did I already miss my best opportunity to sell? You're like, no,
so how do you answer that?
No. And I tell them, hey, this is actually a great time, okay? Todd has both bought and sold all his houses in the winter. My wife and I have done the exact same thing. The people that are, the buyers that are out there that are looking at houses are incredibly motivated. They are the ones that are out there and they're like, I need to go and buy it. I need a place. I want to get in there by the holidays. I want to be in there by the new year. They're the ones that are out there. They're not just window shopping, okay? There's less competition from other people selling. And I say that because there's a lot of people who, one, truly believe that the summer's the best time, and two, have nobody to inform them and educate them that that's not necessarily true.
Right.
So they just don't do anything.
Or that there's, if it is true in your market, that doesn't mean it's beneficial to you.
Right.
So everyone's supposed to sell in spring and summer. Okay, well, everyone means that's what a lot of people are going to do. Now, buyers get to choose between my house and, even if it's just two or four or five or 20 or 50, just like it. So obviously my odds of them choosing me are much lower. I have to work a lot harder, maybe spend more money or time or energy to stand out from the crowd. So to your point, if you're a seller towards the end of the year, some of the benefits are you have a much more serious buyer pool. And I would add efficient, right? So the tire kickers and the wannabes that just come to your open house and waste your time, they're probably not out there. The people that are buying are motivated. They might be motivated by end of the calendar year, end of the tax year, a professional move, wanting to move while the kids are out of school for winter break. There's a lot of reasons that motivations would be high there. As a seller, less competition from other sellers. And I would add, if you haven't seen our buyer video where we talked about the benefits of buying this time of year, if you're a seller and a buyer, you're someone that's going to do both. On the selling side, you can sell against fewer competitors to a more motivated buyer. By the way, right now when we're shooting this video, end of 2019, interest rates are at like near all-time lows.
Correct.
And if you're a seller, buyers who have access to more money is a good thing for you. And you've got a more serious buyer pool and a more efficient buyer pool who's trying to get something done by the deadline and not jack around. So that's very attractive. So if I could sell and with all those benefits and then go buy from a seller who doesn't know what we just said, who's thinking, shoot, we missed the boat.
Right.
I can capitalize on both sides of this. I can sell for more and buy for less. Name another time of year you can do that. Certainly not spring and summer.
No.
So
here's the deal, though. Unless you are an educated agent that understands the market where you live and you're doing the research and you're figuring this out, you can't tell people this stuff. Right? You're not going to be able to help both buyers and sellers because you yourself have not trained yourself and learned how to be able to do that. So you need to make sure you're doing that because it is a tremendous opportunity for the people that you work with.
And I would say the way I would explain that is you need to be able to create a customized strategy for every client in every situation. Now that might sound overwhelming to you, but the fact of the matter is I cannot represent a seller in November the same way I represent that seller in June.
Right.
Some of the things are going to be the same. You know, I might literally put the same sign in the yard or put it on the same MLS, but I need to communicate to my seller about their expectations, our pricing and marketing strategy a little bit differently. I'm going to need to respond to buyers and about their level of interest a little bit differently. I'm going to need to adjust my marketing, my scripts, my language, my response. And I mean, there's a lot that's different. And what that means for you as a listing agent this time of year is you need to have a strategy that is customized to this time of year, as well as that person, their property, their timeline, their budget, their family situation, where they want to move to. You know, if you're a one-size-fits-all agent, you're in big trouble. And I honestly, with all due respect, I would say get out of the business or become stop being a one-size, whatever that, be a multi-size, you know, be a customizable agent.
Customizable,
what we would call an expert. Be an expert who can advocate for your client so that you can say something that I say a lot, our agents say a lot, that's really powerful. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, when we get together, we're going to sit down and you're going to decide whether I'm the right expert for you, and I'm going to decide whether you're the right client and property and situation for us. And then together, we will create a customized strategy. Of course, I'll lead the way. Yep. I'll make some recommendations, but together we'll create a customized strategy on how to get you guys the results you want and probably beyond what you ever thought possible. But you can't say that. You can't look someone into the eye with integrity and say that if you have no idea how to actually do that or if you don't even want to do that. Yep. So we could go on and on and on, but I think we've given some little scripting nuggets. Is there anything else you're talking to our agents or coaching clients about as far as the holidays? I've got one in mind. I'll just throw it out there. People are saying, well, we don't want to show our house during the holidays. We're going to have family come over. What's your response to that?
The houses look great in the winter, right? That's one opportunity that you have here is you've got the tree up, you've got the lights up. People are walking in and they're seeing a beautiful home inside that they can picture themselves in. Now, when it comes to having friends and family in town, that's okay. We don't have to show every single day that you have friends and family in town. 2 points. Research shows that people tend to be generally optimistic around holiday decorations. And by the way, there's an issue here if not everybody celebrates holidays or Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever else is going on. The fact is, research is almost like 100%. It's not, but very, very high that people are very welcoming of whatever faith tradition or holiday celebration you have. People respond positively to pretty much all of them. The other point you made, which is critical for people, is great. We can exclude those key days from showings. We don't need to show it on Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or New Year's Day. But that's only 4 days. To be clear, out of what's probably a 60-plus day period that people will mentally exclude themselves. They'll miss that whole opportunity because of probably 4 days. To make it clear, the holidays are not a 6 week period. They are 4 days. Okay. The holiday period is a long time, but the actual days we celebrate a specific holiday is the day. And one last point that I have to say is some of the absolute best days to have your home on the market
are between Christmas and New Year's, because a lot of people will take off for Christmas. They'll use that vacation, or companies tend to be a little bit more generous with time off in between those two. And so you've got people sitting around on new technology or on the computer with time to search for homes, time to call, actually a little bit more time to receive a call from an agent, talk a little bit more. I'll go drive by that. We'll come see you. You know, as an agent, that's a bigger opportunity than almost any week of the year. If you are an agent and you respond to home search leads, or what people call internet leads, or what some people foolishly call buyer leads, you've probably noticed that late October, November, those searching numbers are starting to go down. Watch what happens on December 26th. Boom! That thing goes back to the top of the roller coaster and starts to get really exciting. So if you're not attentive to that, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope you check out our buyer video, and I hope it's been really valuable. If you're looking to grow your business, we are here to help. Head over to alistingaweek.com, alistingaweek.com, where we're here to help you add a listing a week to your business, or a buyer a week, or whatever your goals are. Maybe it's 20 more, maybe it's 100 more. At listingaweek.com, there's some free resources there. Obviously, some of that will lead to some opportunities for paid resources. We do coaching and consulting for agents all over North America. We're relatively selective. So check out the free stuff. If you're interested in some of the paid stuff, let us know. Comment below. Let us know if there's another video you'd like us to do. If you agree or disagree or have something to add, comment below. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if it's helpful. And we will talk to you on the next one. Take care.